Hello everyone, how are you all going? It is the time to review and wrap up 2025 and talk about 2026 and my hopes and goals for the new year. I do apologize if the lighting is pretty terrible looking. The weather is terrible, as it is every summer where I live. 2025 was probably one of the most challenging years I have ever faced. I was building a house with my parents. We moved into said house, which is what you can see right now. We also, well, not we as in my parents and I, but I also experienced some personal challenges myself with being told that I was going to lose my job. Like, my store was getting closed down. The store that I worked at for over 5 years, nearly 6 years, was getting shut down, and then finding a new job pretty much as soon as I possibly could, and then moving to that new job, which is a lot better for me. It's been a lot better mental health wise for me. I've been feeling so much better about my decision to move before the close date of my old workplace shutting down. So I ended up moving a month before the store that I worked at shut down, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I've wanted to leave my old workplace for a very, very long time. It was a very toxic place for me, and pretty much for everyone that was in the warpath of the cow that made everything toxic about that workplace. But anyway, it was a bit of a stressful, tiring start, but ending of the year was great. It really was. Life stuff out of the way. I wanted it out of the way quickly, but I just wanted to give you some background information into 2025, because 2025, it was a good year for reading. I can't say no, but I also have not had a 5-star book in 2025, which is why you will probably not see best books, worst books, which I haven't had a worst book in a little over 2 years. So you really won't really see much of that this year, or this year for last year, for 2025 kind of thing. But let us talk about the 2025 goals I have to save us the second-hand embarrassment and cringiness of rewatching that video. I'm just going to try and remember what I had written down for 2025 that I had wanted to do. I remember three goals I had wanted to do. The first one was to get a library card. Did not happen. I'm hoping that I can roll that over to this year in 2026. I should be, fingers crossed, I should be able to. The second one was to use my Kindle app a lot more. I don't want to have a Kindle device. That just sounds like a lot of money that I won't get use out of. But there is a free app, and it's pretty easy to sync between the store, the website, to the Kindle app. It's very easy. But in saying that, I have not used it either. Pretty terrible so far. And the third and last goal that I had for 2025 was to create a second channel for manga. Did not happen. I did not read manga at all. I think I want to read manga for myself and not have it in a video format. I think that'll work out better for me. I do want to do a second channel, but I wanted more in the vein of spend a few days with me, but make it more everyday lifestyle. If I go traveling, I'll do some travel videos and stuff like that. I did something similar a few months ago. I'll leave a link to that, but that one's just going to be a little bit more lifestyle than anything else. Let us get into the 2026 hopeful plans and hopeful goals. There is more reading than there is for channel. So, for the reading, the 2026 hopeful reading goals and reading plans is to prioritize series. Reading series has fallen to the wayside a lot over the past few years. I don't think I've really completed a lot of series. I am a big series reader, and I don't know if it's also because of the commitment as well that it takes to read a series, or maybe just with everything that had been going on in 2025, I really just hadn't really been prioritizing series. But I have been reading a few standalones, quite a few standalones actually, which has been a nice change from a series, don't get me wrong, but I do need to prioritize a series a lot more. I have a lot that I started. I have a lot that I need to catch up on. I have a very small handful that I need to finish. I just need to get a bit of a wriggle on with that, because there's a lot of series I still want to read, but I want to finish the ones I've started first, because to me that makes a bit of sense. The second hopeful goal is to read more recent releases, whether it be anticipated or not. Look, I don't really take any merit, any seriousness with Goodreads Choice Awards, but I've noticed over the past few years, I really haven't been participating in it. Like, I think it's fun. Like, we all know the most popular authors are going to win, the most popular books are going to win, but I just really haven't been participating in it much because I have not been reading and or prioritizing new releases. I just haven't been reading it. So I do want to like participate in stuff like that a bit more. And there are books that I've been anticipating that I've wanted to read. And like people like the new shiny things as well. And like I like the new shiny things too. It's just really, I really haven't been prioritizing anticipated releases, or just recent releases either. I have done a massive book haul in 2025. Buying books has been my retail therapy in 2025. With life stuff that had been happening, there was a new bookshop that opened up, like a brand new bookshop, and just the excitement with that, I just went absolutely crazy and bought a whole heap of books. I bought 72 books, which is the most amount of books I have ever bought in 1 year. I think 2024, I actually have it here. In 2024, I had bought 54 books in 2024. But see, with 2024, I had done a better job at keeping up to date with it. And I had read more of my recent purchases in 2024 than I did in last year in 2025. I want to read 75% of the books that I bought last year. Of the 72 books that I had bought in 2025, I have read 18, which is a good little dent. It's not a great deal, but it's a good little dent to have read 18 books of the 72 bought, which leaves me 54 books. I need to read 75% of the 54 books that I have left to read, which brings me to 40.5 books that I have to read by the end of the year of my 2025 book haul, which I'm just going to round it up to 41. Considering the fact that a lot of the books I have bought are a reasonable length, honestly, there is one I'm looking at, Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. That one's a big book, and there are some heftier books, but a lot of the books I actually bought, now that I think about it, have been on the smaller side. So hopefully I should be able to breeze through it. It should be an easy plan, like an easy goal for me to achieve. And this last one I'm going to be talking about for this reading segment or reading portion of this video is to try before you buy. I think this one is pretty self-explanatory. Try the fucking book before you buy it, you dumb cow. Honestly, read a sample if you like it. Good. If you don't, put it down or take a photo, get a library card, and read the book from the library, you know. This will help me save a lot of money. This will help me with bookshelf space because I can't put any more bookshelves in this house. And I don't think I want to. Or like, I may find more room elsewhere the more I live in this house. But I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to, which is where the library card will come in handy. Try before you buy. Very easy, very simple. Be more intentional with my buying. Fingers crossed, people. I need your thoughts and prayers on this one. Although it has actually been good so far, because I know I did go to the bookshop yesterday and there was one, maybe two books that really spoke to me, that kind of called out to me. And I'm gonna wait. I might go, library people. If there's a book that really calls out to me, that's kind of like a magnetic pull, I will buy it. Try it before you buy it, you know. We are getting now towards the end. I have 2 points, 2 plans and goals that I have. This is more on the channel side of things. Because yeah, uploads haven't been the best this year, but like I said, just with a lot of stuff going on, of course it's not going to be the best. 2 plans that I have, 2 goals I want to do for the channel. The first point is to post as regularly as I can, and also to work on my focus and discipline, but I feel like the focus and discipline part could work for books as well. I'm going to try and aim for 2 to 3 videos a month. It should be attainable if I do more. great. I don't want to do any less than 2 to 3 in a month. I've said it years in the past when I've done these kinds of videos where I want to focus on the quality, and I think that by posting as regularly as I can focus on the quality a bit more. There has been a system, a process that I have adapted, I have used for making editing videos, and that had really worked out really well for me. It's where I'm actually going to want to try and do a video on this, but it really worked for me and I want to incorporate that a lot more this year, so I have more time for hobbies and stuff like that. The last point I want to make is if I'm not feeling it, forget it. There has been so many times this year where I've not been happy with the videos that I have been making, and I think it showed. I just really haven't been happy with the content that I've been producing, and there have been so many times where I have not enjoyed making a vlog, making a video, and just me cancelling it has really helped me be a little bit more happier. So that is what I want to do as well. It's more to do with the sit down videos that I don't really like making all that much. I do prefer the vlogs. Like, there are some sit-down videos that I do enjoy making, but it's the vlogs that I enjoy the most. I can take my time with them. But also, there has been times where I have not enjoyed making a vlog, and it just really hasn't been an enjoyable experience. And that is what I want to focus on as well, to make it enjoyable. So if I'm not feeling a video, whether it be a sit-down video, a vlog, just forget it, honestly. Like, my happiness is more important than not being happy with something. We have reached the end of the video now. I think these goals are actually pretty achievable. They're pretty attainable. Hopefully 2025, no, we're not talking about 2025 anymore. Hopefully 2026 will be a lot better. Let me know down in the comments down below how your 2025 went. Was it good? Was it bad? Do you hope 2026 will be better? And I will see you in another video. Bye for now.